help you live your best dream with just the right financing. Autumn and Camissa are licensed for all FHA, VA, USDA, conventional, and jumbo mortgage programs. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, seasoned real estate investor, or simply looking for refinancing options, Autumn's team will help you and ensure you receive the right mortgage for your unique financial situation at a competitive and fair price. They'll communicate with you all the information you need to know when you need to know it, while offering the best mortgage loans for your financing needs. Call today to get started, 812-883-0670, or stop in and see Autumn or Camissa today at 18 Public Square, Suite A in Salem. We're ready to open the door to home ownership for you.
Get ready for Main Street Auction this Saturday, October 7th at 11 a.m. Located at 141 West Church Street in Livonia, you'll find all kinds of treasures: antiques, furniture, tools, collectible items, toys, steel barrels, ladders, hand tools, glassware, crocks, rugs, quilts, office supplies, oddities, trinkets, and just plain old junk. Cash or check is accepted, and if you get hungry during the auction, there's a concession stand plus seating and restrooms. Again, that's Main Street Auction this Saturday, October 7th at 11 a.m. Come see what all there is at 141 West Church Street in Livonia, or find them on Facebook.
Hey! He's gonna go.
This is a very special day. The breeze took the clouds all away. It swept the sky like a broom and got ready for a very special day. This is a very special time. Show me a hill I can climb. Give me a mountain to move, and I'll prove that it's a very special day. I woke up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day. Early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
Very special day it is. What a wonderful, terrific Tuesday. It means my partner in crime, my co-host this morning, is Angel Purlee with Americans for Prosperity. Good morning, Angel.
Good morning.
Happy Tuesday. Beautiful Tuesday, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes, and we got our sponsors right here.
Yes, let's thank our lovely sponsors. Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Americans for Prosperity, Teas and Tumblers, Fox Purlee Wealth Management, Fantastic Sands, Leader One Financial, Dr. I Associates, and Dr. Mindy Gunn.
Yay! Thank you to our great sponsors. Also want to give a big shout out to Jay Bird, who says he listens every morning. Want to give him a big shout out and a big thank you for that. I appreciate that. All right, we're on to the 10th day of October already. It's crazy to think of that. Time flies when you're having fun, that's for sure. Today,
10-10, yeah. 10-10.
Wait, it is 10/10.
It's 10/10.
That's Montel
yeah.
Butler Day.
Yeah.
That when the hang on, I almost missed a good.
How could you?
How could I be? Yeah, what is wrong with me over here? Okay, somebody
There's
more
nothing
coffee.
else-
Or, yeah.
There's nothing else in the world
I
going
know.
on.
No, this is like big news here. 10/10. It's when the month and the day are the same. That's called Bobsville Butler Day, and that's the day to party, right? So I don't know if we'll be doing any of that, but definitely an exciting day. So
I'll party.
you party.
I'm here for the party.
Every day's a party right here. Okay. All right. So anyway, today is the 10th day of October, and today is Headspace Day. Headspace. Got it in my headspace.
Horse face head.
Headspace. Oh, hug a drummer. Ooh, like that. You know, everybody falls in love with the drummer of the band, right?
There was.
Isn't that right?
So, okay, hang on here. There's a band. I think it was.
Little drummer boy.
No, it's a Christian band. If it's either for King and Country or Sanctus Real, somebody, where they made a joke. The two the two big singers made a joke, or maybe it was one of the big singers, whatever group it was, and they were talking about their drummer being single. And so they said, if we got any single ladies out there, he's single, you should, And there was a lady that
No way.
acted on it,
Oh my.
and which I don't know how, I can't remember how they told the full story. And so they're married now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Well, that was a matchmaker.
yeah.
Okay, well, let me tell you my cool drummer story, okay? It happened at Bourbon and Beyond. I was so impressed. Train, he was performing, and he actually got the drummer to come up. You know, a lot of times you don't get to see the drummers in the back, because they're are surrounded by all of their drums. And so he had the drummer come up so you could see the drummer, okay? And the drummer actually started playing guitar. And then Train started playing the drums. And he was getting it.
Of course he did.
Yeah, I was like, what? You mean you sing?
And then he started playing the acoustic
no, he
guitar.
did. He played the guitar too.
and-
No, I think he was like multitasking. He was a one-man band there. No, but I thought it was cool because he gave his whole band time for photos. You know what I mean? Everybody got to come up front so we could get photos of them and see them. So
I
thought that was
think
cool.
that, and I know not everyone, but I think that musicians, some of them are pretty versatile.
Yeah.
With that, I think
Yeah.
that, if you're into the whole music thing, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say percentage-wise, there's more that if I can play more than one instrument,
Right.
or sing and play an instrument.
Yeah. I think so.
I, however, do not do either.
I try a little bit on the guitar, but I'll tell you right now, I don't know. I think the drums are very fascinating.
Oh, I can play the drums like this.
yeah. I was gonna say, I think we all play the drums, right?
I tell you what, though,
Yeah.
the one instrument that I want to play, and I would have loved to have played, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, growing up, somebody should have put me in lessons,
Yeah.
was the piano.
Oh, I know. But I don't think you would. I don't know. Would you have stuck with it? I mean, that's the thing. Because if you don't,
I'd like to
after
think
you
I
had,
would.
they're married, they had a little lamb and all that, and then I don't know. It's just I tried it, and I didn't stick with it, but I guess I should have. Yeah. Okay. International Face Your Fears. We should have faced our fears.
Every day, man.
Right in there. That's right. Go boldly into the night, right?
Every day I face my fears. It's called 1, 2, and 3.
All under what? 2
Yeah.
foot?
Yeah.
Can't get tall enough to ride that ride at the roller coaster at Holiday
Can
World.
scare the
What is it,
crap
40,
out of their mama.
Is it 46 inches or is it 48? Remember?
I don't know.
What is it? It's just
I don't know. It's just really sad.
It's so
Either
sad.
way,
It's like right there.
it is. It's a very
right
sad.
there.
Poor Jay, man.
Mary,
Poor
I know.
Jameson.
He's going to do it, though. All right, and then he's going to go show Holiday World that he can ride that big roller coaster.
I mean,
Such a hard time.
really, having the kid that wants to do it all, but is just not tall enough
I
yet.
know.
It's heartbreaking.
Well, just wait. They're building that new roller coaster, Good Gravy, and it's supposed to be like an in-between. So hopefully, Good Gravy. When Good Gravy gets here, Good Gravy.
Until he's like
Yeah.
1 inch shorter or something.
Yeah.
Well, we thought.
We need to get him some of those shoes that like a little bit height. I don't know.
I know.
Something. I don't know. Okay. International Face Your Fears Day. I think. So would you have a fear? It shows like jumping out of an airplane. Would you jump out of an airplane?
100.
Yeah. Me too.
Yes. I would jump out of an airplane. I don't know what I don't know what my biggest fear. I don't know. I'm not a like spiders, snakes. I guess a mouse. I could do a snake every day over a mouse.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't
I
like
think they're
mice.
about parallel equally. I don't know. I'm not really good with either one of them. I think facing my fears would be like to go to a haunted house. I don't like haunted houses. I'm not nice. I'm gonna knock somebody out. There's gonna be arms swinging. Okay.
Well, I remember the last haunted house I went to. I went with a friend, and I said, if you act like you're not scared, like they'll leave you alone.
Yeah.
And I remember saying that right before I went into the room. And I'll be darned if I pretend like I wasn't scared, and that guy was all over my face with a chainsaw, and I was like, okay, that tactic did not work on that one.
Right. And if they ever hear your name, you don't ever let them hear your name, and then it's like game over if they know your name.
Yeah, and then they start saying it and being creep.
Yeah. That's something I just do not know, and I know that somebody's gonna get hurt, and I don't think it's gonna be
Somebody's
me.
going to, or somebody has.
Oh yeah, I will. Yeah, I have swung arms, and I've had to go back and apologize before.
No, I think you threw a foot.
Kicking and swinging.
That's the reason why they no longer do that haunted house over there.
That's probably. Okay, International Face Your Fears Day. International Stage Management Day. Oh my goodness, I love it. Like for performers, if you ever get the chance.
Drummer Day and stage management day.
I know. You got to see the stage managers. They are rock stars right there. I mean, you talk about keeping everything in line, making sure they have everything. Making sure if they changed instruments, if they need that extra guitar, or if they threw the guitar, or if they busted the guitar.
They went through a haunted house
That's
and threw a guitar.
Or if that drummer
With all the
threw out
mice.
his sticks. I mean, there's all kinds of things that manager's got to keep up with. So yes, he needs to be saluted today. Ooh, here you go, Angel Food Cake.
Hey.
National Angel Food Cake.
I wish. Okay, so I like angel food cake, but I wish I liked it a little more. Like, I don't walk by, angel food cake and I'm like, oh my gosh, like that looks so yummy.
Well, with strawberries and whipped cream, you would.
Well, maybe with strawberries and whipped cream, like that's the only way to have it, right?
I don't know. I can eat it plain, and then there's ice.
And then it gets sticky. That's my thing. Like,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
there
sticky.
a
It's a
sticky?
sticky, yeah.
I think that's my problem with
Yeah.
it. I think like it tastes like a cloud, like the texture.
Yeah, it is.
But
You're
then
literally eating a cloud.
The
That's exactly what you
stickiness
do.
of it, though, is what I don't like. It's like cotton candy. The stickiness.
Here's the thing too. Like you go to like let's say that like you're in a social setting, and you go to like cut it or with a fork, and it's like you're right. It's so spongy. And then if you like let's say I've seen people pick it up and eat it with their hands, and I'm not.
As long as it doesn't have whipped cream and strawberries on it.
Yeah, I'm just like regular, and but it is sticky. It's got a different texture, yeah. So
Yeah, I think that's my biggest problem.
I think
with
it's a little healthier for you, though. I think usually. Of course, I don't know.
healthier. Listen,
I know when it comes to the word
nothing's
cake.
as healthy as a red velvet cake, man.
With the word, oh man, you can't beat a red velvet. Okay.
Oh man, that's my go-to. But you don't see that a lot
No.
with the real ice.
That's what separates the boys from the men. That's like
Right.
putting the roof on the house.
But a lot of people don't know what that is. Like they don't even know what that is.
And it's sad. I know.
It's a
we
very
must
sad
tell them.
world we live
we
in.
must.
You
we're
don't
mass
know the
communicating
icing.
here. We're trying to tell you
Listen,
there's better
It
icing.
is not.
Okay. I love cream cheese. Okay, no denying that.
You
But
threw cream cheese under the bus.
I know.
I wasn't gonna call it out.
But people, no, because people do that. They put cream cheese, and I'm not against cream
So
cheese.
to be clear, cream cheese is not the actual icing that's supposed to go on red velvet.
No. I'm
For
going to
those
say
that
it
do not
loud.
know.
For the
But
people in the back to hear.
It is, but the icing is a little extra to make too.
It's a lot extra. No, you have to like hold your head just the right way and jump one time on your left leg and.
But if you get it, you get it.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
It's actually really. It's got to do. Look. Like I'm like I have no reason even talking to this talk because I am not an expert, but the way you have to have the milk like a certain temperature when you add like the flour and stuff like it's like chemistry. Don't know much about it. history.
Oh my gosh. But okay.
Don't know much.
But another thing that rocked my world that I didn't learn till way after I fell in love with red velvet cake is that it's a chocolate cake.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, that makes complete sense now
Yeah.
as to why I'm so in love with it. Because I am way more a chocolate person than like a Skittles and Starburst person. Like, give me a candy bar or M&Ms over that stuff any day.
Why did you planted the seed when you said M&Ms, peanut M&Ms? Oh, you now.
Well, we're talking about red velvet cake
I
here.
know, but
I
now
mean,
you're like
that's
now
the
you're
top
taking
notch.
me.
That's,
All you have to do is say one time M&Ms around.
well,
those
I love
nuts.
cake. So, like, you give me the wedding cake, you give me the strawberry cake, the
Oh.
dreamsicle cake, and I'm not
Yeah.
even a dreamsicle fan. I love double chocolate cake. Like, I love all the cake.
Let them eat cake.
Buttercream. I mean, just,
I like the whipped
butter-
icing better. You know.
I don't think you like buttercream.
No, you want me to like buttercream because that's what you want me to always buy.
Because you want to talk about the OG. The OG is
I know.
buttercream.
And buttercream, you can do anything you want, like, as far as, like, designing
We need to have this debate on Facebook. Buttercream or whipped?
Oh,
Because, come on now.
I'm going to tell you.
Buttercream is where it's at.
Yeah.
Listen, everybody tell her
I will
buttercream.
not turn down. I mean, I'm with you. I'm not going to pass it up, but, no, it's like a little bit. I like the whip, too. Oh, National Cake Decorating Day.
Oh,
Now,
this
see,
is
with your
stunning.
little buttercream over there, you can do all kinds of stuff with that.
Fondant.
Fondant and
You fondant, I fondant, we all fondant.
fondant now that separates the boys from the men too. Pulling that stuff and getting that stuff to stretch.
I know a guy.
Stretch. Yeah.
I know a guy that can do that stuff.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, cake decorating day. Yeah, I have honestly, like, I have played around, like, with cakes and decorating them, but I have never called myself
Made
quite
those
the-
mud cakes, mud pies, mud cakes.
Listen,
I used to make really pretty mud cakes and pies. I just want you to know that, okay?
I mean, it's fun. Like, you buy the ones, like, now, like, they come with, like, the sprinkles with the icing and
Funfetti.
stuff. Is that what it is?
Funfetti. You can't
Is
beat a
there-
funfetti.
Okay.
And you open it up, it's even more fun.
Yeah, and so the kids really like it. I do let them decorate.
Yeah.
With that.
You should.
But that yellow cake with that chocolate icing.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's universal. Really, if you ask people what's the best cake, they'll say white or yellow cake with chocolate icing. I think that's just hands down. Like, I think there's a lot of people that feel that way.
Listen, for those of you listening, if you're craving cake, I do apologize.
Or if you're going to bake a cake, we'll come over.
Or if you're baking that
No.
cake that you're craving.
Yeah. Okay, National Handbag Day. So does that mean we're supposed to go buy a handbag today?
Oh, I think so.
I think so. Is
And
that
if-
what it's telling us?
And then you buy things to go in the handbag, right?
I think that's what it's telling us to do.
I'm
I'm feeling that.
I fully understand today now.
I'm feeling the pull of that, okay? Eating cake and getting a new handbag.
Eating cake, getting a new handbag, getting things to put in your handbag.
Oh,
You can't
yeah.
get around an empty handbag.
No. How boring. You got to have a little something,
So-
something in that.
As long as it fits in your hand, right? Does not
Your
matter how
handbag.
big
I think,
or how
yeah,
small.
I
Size-
think I'm hearing this.
Size does not matter.
I think. So they say. Handbag, yeah. I think this is like. I think this is what they're telling us. We need to go get a new handbag. I think I'm reading it that way.
Okay, well, you ain't got to tell me to go shopping.
Right. Ooh, National Hug a Kevin Day. Where's Kevin James?
We've already talked about this.
It's
Kevin James, remember? Or it was Kevin something. Your
Kevin.
name is Kevin. Remember
No,
Kevin
but it
James,
wasn't-
Kevin Hart?
But it wasn't Hug a Kevin.
It was something about Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin's getting a lot of attention.
Wait, I'm
this
thinking
month.
on Home Alone. Kevin.
Kevin's not here. Kevin's not here.
National
Kevin's
Hug
not
a Kevin. Kevin. Now that's funny. National Hug a Kevin. Why'd they pick out Kevin?
I don't know,
Why
but
was
Kevin
it
was
not-
picked out like a week ago for something
well,
else
it's
because we
again.
talked about Kevin James
It must
and
be
Kevin
Kevin
Hart.
who wrote this.
I know Kevin. I think is the guy that
Kevin,
writes all these.
But I think, yeah, we need to hug Kevin James, grab a piece of cake, and get a new
I don't know
handbag.
any Kevins.
Kevin.
Like, that I could even hug. Like, I don't know a Kevin.
I know some, but I don't think I'm going to be anywhere around them. I mean, I'm trying to think.
I
Kevin.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, National Love Your Hair Day.
Oh,
Oh, no.
here for
no.
that one.
Yeah.
Here for that one. I do love my hair.
I love my hair.
I
You love
do.
my bed. I love my hair.
I do. I love my hair.
National Metric Day. The metric system did not go over, I thought. I thought we were like,
Did not go over. What do you
yeah,
mean?
like I thought it was not going to, like, we weren't going to utilize that as much now.
The
And then-
metric system?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. That's just what I heard.
We deal with metrics all day long. All day
It was
long.
not supposed to go over, okay? We were not supposed to go that route, I thought.
Oh wait, would you say metric system day or just metric day? Because like
Metric system.
oh, well, I mean like depending on what it is. Like for example, like we use it for accountability purposes as well and for tracking. You know your metrics.
All right. National Shift 10 Day.
Shift 10.
Yeah.
Is that
And it
like
says-
like on your keyboard?
I
Shift 10?
would think so. Yeah, it doesn't show that. It shows looks like a parade. I don't know.
A parade?
Yeah. Shift 10.
Oh, I don't have my phone on the same.
I know.
We need to look
Okay,
that
National TikTok Day.
up. What?
No, hang on. I said talk. It's tack. Tic Tac.
Oh, I was.
I
about to say,
know.
what? They've
Every time I
already-
see that, I just go ahead to talk. TikTok. It's Tic Tac. National Tic Tac Day. Tic Tac. So you have Tic Tac Toe. You
Tic-
have.
Tic Tac. No, the Tic Tacs.
I know, but you have Tic Tac Toe, Tic Tacs, and Tic Tacs make flavored Tic Tacs. You can have.
Oh, the boys are obsessed with Tic Tacs.
Yeah.
Actually, I broke my tooth on a Tic Tac. I hadn't had a Tic Tac in years. Finally, I decided to get a Tic Tac, and I'll be darned if it does not chip my tooth.
I've not even had a Tic Tac in forever. I don't know. They're just little bitty. Just like they're packed with power. Okay. Ooh, National Tuxedo Day. I love a tuxedo. I think they look
That
nice.
was nice. I
Yeah.
like the all black tuxedo.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. What was the show where they had the orange tuxedo?
Are you talking about Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah.
The blue and orange.
Yeah. Remember, there were a lot of, I seen
And
a lot of,
the top hats and
oh yeah.
yeah, they had the canes. They had the whole like.
I
the
saw a
whole
lot
nine
of
yards.
guys wear them to prom, not a lot, but I saw some wear them to prom. The
Yeah, I think that
different
their
tuxedos.
prom or Halloween type things.
Yeah, maybe
So-
so. Oh, this is like a lot. National Walk to a Park Day. Walk to a Park Day.
It's too cold to be walking.
Yeah, I
through a
know.
park.
Unless wait till afternoon when it warms up, at least if you're gonna walk to a
Walk
park.
now. I mean, I guess if people are on fall break, they could walk to a park.
Well, actually, when it warms up, it'll be a beautiful day to go to a park, walk to a park.
You have your version of a beautiful day, and I have mine.
It is a beautiful
80
day.
degrees and sunny.
You got to still move.
It's my beautiful day.
Okay, own business day. Own your business day.
Did you
So,
say own your business day?
Own business day. Own business day.
Own business.
Your own business day, I guess. Your own business day. Own business day.
Like an entrepreneur?
Yeah. So I guess yeah.
Well, that's cool. I mean, I feel like they have an entrepreneurial day somewhere.
But it doesn't say entrepreneur. Just own business day. So if you own the business, like I would be that probably, but I don't know.
So you're not an entrepreneur?
I guess I am, but I don't know what I am. I don't know.
I don't know what I am either.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Janitor, custodian, business owner. Wear several hats, okay?
Oh, I feel that.
Yes. All right. Powers of 10 day. Powers of 10 day.
Powers of 10?
day.
What's that mean?
10, 20, 30, 40.
Oh, like
I guess. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Ooh, squid and cuttlefish day. I don't know what a cuttlefish is.
I don't know. Do you eat it?
It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like seafood. Squid is what's the stuff you eat?
calamari.
Calamari. Yeah.
Mm.
And you really like that, don't you?
I do. I love calamari. I like seafood though.
Well, I do too.
Like I'm a big seafood person.
Yeah.
Like I like the shrimp, the fish, the
Yeah.
calamari, the sushi, all the things. I'm trying to think of other
all
things.
the things.
All the things.
Yes.
I mean, don't give me something that's too fishy now. Like
Ugh.
the worst one that I used to love that I'm kind of struggling with now is the salmon. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
I used to like
Patty that thing up, and then you'll not taste the salmon.
I'm a
Listen, patty that up and
white cod. Give me the cod.
Oh, can't beat it. Yeah.
What,
Okay.
catfish? Is that?
If it's good catfish, yes. Okay, this is apropos. This is U.S. Naval Academy Day. So right there, I bet they have seafood, right?
Sure. I don't know how.
Don't you imagine?
I don't know how.
I was trying to think of the Navy. I was trying to do the Navy song because I know it, but I can't.
Go ahead, please.
No,
I am so here for it. Please.
No, the
This
Marines.
right here is worth the entire
Yeah,
hour.
I know.
Please, 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 please.
I cannot. I'm trying to remember how it goes. The Marines keep going through my head. I can't get those Marines out of my head.
Oh my.
Okay.
Well, that's so. I wonder why the Navy today. I wonder why. There's got to be a reason.
Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. We're going deep.
Going down in the water. Going to the ocean. Ocean deep here.
Well, it doesn't. My phone doesn't want me. My phone hates me. I got that new phone. It hates me. It does not want me to. No, it won't. It won't let me open that. It's like, no, you're not touching that. I don't know. That net nanny.
Well,
hold on here. It wouldn't let me go deep. Okay, we're gonna find out somehow.
We need to educate everybody why it's Navy and not any other force.
It's not wanting to tell me why. Okay, hang on. Well, the different ones were like developed different days, so I'm sure I'm gonna guess that this would have been.
That was today?
I'm gonna guess that. Yeah. I'm trying to. It won't let me open. Okay. Oh, there we are. Observed annually on the 10th. It's U.S. It doesn't say why. It doesn't say. It does not say. It just says that it was observed. All it tells me. All it does is tell me # U.S. Navy Academy Day. So there we go.
Okay, well,
So there we go.
Just, whatever. We could say it's every day. Like, they deserve it, so.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Saluting
I
them
was just
for
curious.
sure. Yeah. Well, it's really cool because you talk like going down in a submarine. You know, the closest I did that was at Disney World years ago, and I just think it would be so fascinating to see. I don't want to go too far.
Beatles. We all live
in Yellowstone. Hey, that song's coming to mind. Yeah. World Against Death Penalty Day.
Oh.
Okay. There's a lot of days here. World Homeless Day. World Homeless Day. So, and making sure and taking care, especially we have the warming station here in our community, and making sure blankets, and there's also some different places that have like food, and so yes. Yeah.
What was it? Was for
World Homeless Day.
World Homeless Day.
So like in DC, I think it was DC. They had all these tents that they provided for people. They gave tents out for people, and they'd put them over the register, and like the warm air would blow up. And I bet that was not a bad.
There's some that have like buildings, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
I
They
don't
did.
know
They
off
did
the top
have
of my
that. I
head.
think they had that in Louisville. Yeah. World Mental Health Day. Definitely check your.
Okay, am I having deja vu?
Yeah,
with
we
some
had
of
no,
these?
we have a lot of World Mental Health Day, which I think we need a lot. Sprinkle those throughout
Every
the year.
day, man.
Every day. It's a struggle.
I mean-
Struggle's real.
I wonder what people do to recognize. Or people actually recognize World Mental Health Day.
I know. It's like we take care of everything else, so why not take care of our mental? We just
go
talked
see
about
your
this
therapist.
yesterday. There we go. This is called World.
Don't forget, remember that mental health emergency hospital that was opened up in Louisville.
Yeah, that's nice
That's the
too.
closest one around here.
Yeah, we need to talk to them. Yeah. This is World Porridge Day. Okay, so I've heard this, and I guess I never, thought about it, okay, but, how deep thoughts here. So you had, Goldilocks and the three bears, okay, and, so she goes to the cabin, and, the mama's, hang on, let me think how it
No,
was.
they're gone.
They're gone, right. But the daddy's porridge was too hot.
The opposite.
The mommy's.
Oh, no, you're right.
No,
you're right.
I know.
I think I know where you're going with this.
Hold on.
I know exactly where you're going. I know.
I'm gonna make it sweet. Okay.
I know where you're going with this.
Okay, and I'm
If
gonna.
you have social media, you do know where she's going with this.
I'm gonna circle this wagon. Hang on. Okay. So the daddy's porridge was too hot, the mama's porridge was too cold, and the baby's porridge was just right. Okay, and we heard that, right? Growing up, I always heard about, because that was my parents loved to talk about Goldilocks and the Three Bears, which I love that. Okay, well, then you go back and you think about it. Why was...
Please tell us why all three were like that.
Mama's porridge so cold, or not? It was cold because Mama's porridge is always cold because we don't get to eat first. Daddy got to eat first, and baby's was just right. And of course, Mama's was.
Or did
cold.
Mommy make hers first and it's been sitting there?
No, no. She said.
I ruined it for
No,
you.
no, boo, boo.
No, I'm just.
I'm gonna
kidding.
cut your
No.
microphone off over there. Okay. No.
Oh, you
because-
hey, listen,
well,
you don't have to tell me that Mama doesn't eat a hot meal. 'Cause
Hey, I'm telling you
I
now,
currently don't eat a
I
hot
have
meal.
learned to eat any food at any temperature. And like when I do get like a hot meal, I'm like, what? Is this how the rest of the world eats? It's so good. You know what I mean? Now I'm getting hot meals, but years ago I did not get hot meals, and it's just what. And you don't like if you bake a cake or bake a pie, you don't take the piece until everybody else has had a piece. So you know what I mean. But a lot of times that could be a big piece left over.
Or you just get the whole to yourself. This is funny that you have these rules. I don't know if I've ever heard them before.
Yes, you have.
Maybe they've been
My
said.
porridge was always cold, Angel.
Oh yeah, that last piece of pie you always took. Oh man, I need to phone a friend.
That's the way I remember.
Can
it
we play Who Wants to Be?
all. So anyway, it just shows, and I'm not saying that dads don't sacrifice too. It's just that we're mommies and we're having our moment, one moment in time.
Listen, I am a mom more than ever right now. I mean, I could not be any more of a mom right now.
We are feeling it. You are right there. You're on the pulse of it. You
Right
are on
here.
the pulse
I mean,
of it.
literally, people ever might even feel it and hear it too, if they listen.
Yeah, I think everybody's feeling that. I think they're all feeling that 100%. All right, so also coming up this week, don't forget we'll have football action on Friday. Wednesday, I believe Brad and I are going to try to carve some pumpkins. We did carving pumpkin as a family yesterday.
Yes, we did. We had a
We did
grand
all
old
the
time.
things. We did the carving. We did the painting.
We did the stickers. We did.
You got some kind of eyeballs at Walmart. I'm telling you right now, Walmart.
Listen,
they
Walmart
do us good.
has-
Walmart did us really good.
Walmart has all the things.
Well, and they had things that like made our pumpkins look good that otherwise wouldn't have looked so good.
Let me just go ahead and say this right now.
I think you
is
bought
that
everything.
I might have. So yeah, I mean, you know, I didn't know, and I was trying simplicity. I was like, you know, maybe if they just put a bunch of stickers on it, maybe that will suffice.
Yeah.
And then somebody wanted to paint. Can I just say that I got away with none of my kids wanting to carve.
Yeah, I know. Well, when I brought the paint out, I brought the paint and brought the paint out. Then the paint, they love that. I just want to say that at some point, and I won't name which son, but one of your sons had paint head to toe, and he stayed with it though. I admired that until that pumpkin was completely covered. He was not going to give
exactly
up.
what you're talking about because he was also very, very proud of his pumpkin.
He should be. And he wanted it out front for the photo. Put mine out front. I was like, absolutely. But he rode that pumpkin like he just didn't do a few strokes. He did that full pumpkin on.
Hey, can I
He
tell you
committed.
that
He committed to
also,
that.
Fallon did a great job. Fallon may or may not have got kicked out.
Fallon just walked around. Fallon
was wanting to grab all the things.
I think she was doing a contest. She was trying to see which is the best, and then she was going to sit by that one. And I don't know what her deal was. Yeah,
she got kicked out.
She
did. She got kicked out. She was overstepping. She was not staying in her lane.
Yeah, totally.
So she got kicked out.
Very much so.
But she did get herself a little pumpkin.
Yeah.
And it's done. Yep, she did. She doesn't get left out. Let me tell you.
No. She's not going to let that happen. But anyway, so pumpkin carving, pumpkin painting. The thing about pumpkin painting right now is the pumpkins are going to last a little longer. Once you start carving them, then they start coming down.
Yeah. So yeah.
But I think you've got enough time. I think.
Walmart did have all the things. Like they had
everything.
the
Did carving
pumpkins.
kit.
Well, and then I got Fallon like a miniature one, the cutest little pumpkin. So if
Yes.
you have a little, or if you want to do all of yours little,
Yeah.
you could do that. I think that Jameson saw that the bigger kids had the bigger one, so he wanted cause
The big pumpkin.
when I brought in Fallon's, he was like, where's my big pumpkin?
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I got yours. So he did. So he was real excited about that. But they got the little pumpkins. If you're not trying to spend it.
Well, and then they have the different color pumpkins. I mean, like the white pumpkins. Really, with all of those colors, they looked almost like a stained glass. It was beautiful. I thought they were really pretty.
Well,
I
yeah.
thought it was
So
really
they've got those. They've got the really cool different gourds.
I was gonna say the gourds are cool.
Yeah, they've got some really cool
Yeah.
of those.
And I tell you what, I have the desire. Okay, and I don't know if I'll get it done, but I'd like to get one of those big gourds, and and kind of you hollow it out, and then I want to put soup in it. I just
My
think
only
that'd
thing is so for those that are going, if you go to Walmart to get all this stuff, and I
Get a
wish
cart
to tell
first.
Brad. Well, they're on opposite sides.
Yeah.
So if you're wanting to get the pumpkin and decorate, you do have to go to different sides. So
Well,
no
that's
matter
just
which
so you
where,
can see all that other stuff.
so you can buy more things.
Buy all the things.
Yes. So you'll have to. So if you park on either side, you'll be fine because you'll have to
Go from one to the other. Yes.
hit up both sides.
But they
there.
had stickers. They had things.
They had stickers. They had glow in the dark stickers.
They have the things that you make your teeth
The eyes.
What's the things you push in, like the pushing things in, you push them in and they made the teeth.
I've just used a toothpick in the past.
No, but
this
you had
time-
the push in things. That,
Yes, this time we had teeth that you can. Yes,
Yeah.
teeth that you put in.
which makes your pumpkin look a lot better.
Yes,
and then the gluing of the eye or the eyes stuff, they did good.
Yeah, they got the eyes.
Yeah.
And then they've got
So if you don't really want to make a big mess.
Yeah, and then they've got the pumpkin carving kit. So they've got okay, so this is funny. So when I was buying the carving kit, they had different options to where you could carve they had different kits, and I think they had an electric one that you could buy.
Electric carving. Can you imagine?
Yeah, like an electric one. So, if you are just the master carver, then that's for you.
I love that. Something that I was amazed at, I saw actually on TikTok where I didn't
TikTok.
but I didn't say it yesterday because everybody was already carving and painting and stuff, and so but I saw so I'm going to talk to Brad if we do this Wednesday, if we carve
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
that's tomorrow.
Yeah, if we do this Wednesday, tomorrow, you cut off the bottom of the pumpkin.
Oh.
And then you pull out all the stuff, and then you can carve it instead of the top. Because I grew up, we always carved, and then we took the top off, right?
Yeah,
And then
I saw that.
somebody lost
Actually,
their
we
top.
did
Do you
that
remember?
last year,
Well,
and I think we forgot.
Well, I saw. That's what I didn't want
Last
to bring it
year
up.
that did happen.
Yeah, carving
That
the bottom
one, yes,
of it. Yeah,
carving the bottom.
yeah. I think that's going to be easier, and then you can just go that route. I think.
The
It's
only harder thing is putting that light.
up in it.
Yes.
Well, you just set the light down and then put the pumpkin over it, right?
As long as you line it up correctly.
Back her up, boys. Okay.
Yeah. I guess as long as you can line it up correctly. You can take a pair of tongs into the carving where you did it and adjust it or whatever you need to do. I don't know. You could probably make it work, but I think that yes, 100%. I know that we did that last year.
And so but everybody started carving the top of it, and that's tradition. That's the way I was raised doing. And it was just hilarious listening to someone lost their top. And
they also have, which I think I accidentally bought. So if you're looking for the lights to put in them,
yes,
they have multicolored strobe light
Yeah,
thing.
they do.
Yeah, and of course I bought those, and my kids did not carve theirs.
no, they.
So
you can set them by them. You can set the lights beside them. But no, they love that paint. They were pretty happy about the paint. Okay, a common word that we cannot pronounce. Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
I know. This is cool. And then we got to talk about AFP because we got some things going on, I'm sure. Okay, what's a common word that cannot be pronounced? Number 1, rule.
Rule.
Rule. Rule. I guess people mess that up. Rule. Rule. Okay, number 2, brewery.
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 Okay.
Brewery. No trouble here. We don't have any trouble.
I know. Brewery.
Brewery.
Roll.
Brewery.
Brew.
Brew. Okay. Marlboro.
Marble.
No, not Marlboro. Marlboro.
Like spell it. I don't think I know what you're saying.
Marlboro.
Marlboro.
Yeah, Marlboro. You're saying it. Okay, hang on. I want to go on. One more. This is the one I cannot get. Worcestershire sauce.
Hang on. If I knew how it's spelled.
WORCE. Well, of course, I said hurry. We're going to STERSHIRE sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Worcester.
I need to like, if I could see it.
Okay. Number 6 is sixth. People can't say sixth. Sixth. Yeah. Okay, this is interesting. Hamster.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
Yeah. Hamster.
Hamster?
Yeah. It says it's not hamster.
What is it?
It's, but it said, I don't know. It's hamster.
Hamster.
It's not hamster. Oh, I guess we just call it hamster. But people call it hamster.
What? We call
You
it
hear
hamster.
different-
Other people call it hamster.
Stir. I don't know. Okay, espresso. Some people can't say espresso.
Espresso.
Okay. Realtor.
Because people call it realtor.
Realtor. Am I saying it wrong? Realtor.
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 I think people put an extra
You think I
vowel in there or something. Realtor. Like people say
do?
realtor.
Realtor. Negotiable. Okay, that's negotiable. Here we go. I never can get this one right. Gyro.
Gyro. Like Gyro.
Yeah.
Gyro.
Yeah, but some people call it gyro, don't they?
I haven't heard that, but I'm not saying people don't.
February.
Yeah, because that R. February.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah.
So, let's see here. For some reason, they have the focus when they say rear wheel drive.
Rear wheel drive. Real. Real
wheel drive. I can't say
rear wheel drive.
Rear wheel drive. Say that fast, right?
Rear. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Never thought of it.
All right, real quick. You know what you should do for your brain? Which, I love feeding the brain. Brain power, right? Okay. You should give your brain an overnight job. According to Reid Hoffman, who's the founder, he said that you should give brain an overnight job. Basically, right before you go to bed, think of a problem you want to solve creatively.
Okay.
It could be anything from how to land your dream job or how could you organize your closet. Then go to sleep and let your subconscious mind think about the problem and work through some solutions. He says that when he wakes up, one of the first things he does is think about the problem again to see what new ideas his brain came up with overnight. So, now I think with that though, do they not say, let's go back, take 3 steps back, because do we not hear where they say that you're supposed to not be thinking about like stuff like that? Right? Like in order to go to sleep?
I thought that like it's whatever is like most on your mind, like whatever you're worried about, like you'll start to have like thoughts about it or dreams about it or whatever.
Well, they say so that you will maybe get it on your mind. I don't know, or wake up with a solution.
Well, I don't know.
You go to bed.
I thought it was like if
of
something's been on. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. When I go to bed, I'm just so happy to be.
I know, it's so true. Yeah.
I mean, I don't really. like there's times where like I'll reflect on the day, I guess.
There we go.
But I don't have any big. Listen, I'm not waking up with any big ideas.
Right. And the couples, they come out with the couples Halloween costumes. If you've not got your Halloween costume yet, real quick, the most popular, Ken and Barbie. Then
Oh, imagine so.
Fred and Daphne, Homer and Marge. Number 4, Cruella de Vil and a Dalmatian. Number 5, Kermit and Miss Piggy. Number 6, Harley Quinn and the Joker. That one was huge, remember, a few years ago. Number 7, Peter Pan and Wendy. Ooh, with Wendy you could just wear a nightgown. I love that.
Put your hair in a ponytail and wear a nightgown.
Hey, there you go. Love that. Number 8, football
Finding the
player.
man to wear the Peter Pan costume.
That's right. Definitely. Like the tights. Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I
If
think
you
that's
can
going to
find
be
the
wrong
man
in so many ways. Number 8, football player and cheerleader. Done that one. I love that. That's easy. Number 9, Mickey and Minnie. Cute.
That's cute. Yeah.
Here we go. Number 10, a plug and an outlet. Yeah.
Oh, that's not appropriate.
Okay, there we go. So get out. There's some ideas for couples, I guess, if you're going to a Halloween party. There we go.
Or if you're just going out trick-or-treating with your kids.
There you go. Yeah.
Just
All right.
to get in the Halloween spirit. Or if you're going to Walmart.
Yeah.
I mean, I have seen, I think at this point, so there actually was a guy that I know that was delivering pizzas in a mask.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know if that is taken well or not, but
Yeah.
it was a thing, and he was delivering pizzas in a mask.
Oh.
But like, my question is it appropriate now that it's October? Like, because I think a lot of people do like the whole mask stuff, and you don't really know. Like, I feel like people sometimes treat October just as Halloween, as like a whole.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that I think Halloween is also, I think everybody's like different on their levels of how much they like or how much they don't like on it too. So I think, some people are all in, and then some people, are not as all in.
Correct. I am more of a fall type
Yeah.
person than I am Halloween.
Right. Yeah.
That's just me.
Right.
But I know quite a few people that are way, way more excited about Halloween.
Yeah. No.
Like,
I
to an
have
extra
agree,
level. But I'm
100%.
just like,
Yeah,
well,
I've seen, yes.
I mean, you do you, boo-boo.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's right.
I'll be here for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yay. Yeah.
Hey.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just more me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just more fallish. Like, if I'm decorating or something.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so we're going to switch gears. We're going to change the mood of the room here. Today is at midnight is the last to vote registration. Last voter registration.
Okay, I was like, to vote registration.
No.
Voter registration.
Voter registration. Yeah, say that 3 times. Voter registration ends tonight at midnight. So you need to make sure that you have got out and got registered to
Yes,
vote.
make sure that your voter registration and your ID, like make sure everything's up to date. And make sure if it's not, make sure you know the steps to take. Yeah.
Right.
So just
Well, the thing is
you got big elections coming up.
I know, and they're very important elections, and you need to make sure that you can get out and vote. And I think that, and our clerk's office does such a great job in making sure that to let you know if you have not. So just call. I hate to say, I'm going to flood their office today, Stephanie Rocky. Here you go.
I know.
But anyway,
After back from a longer weekend.
Yeah, she's gonna. But do check just to make sure, because there's nothing you can do after today if you're not registered to vote. Is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. And of course, on October the 25th at 8 a.m., early voting starts. So that'll start at 8 a.m. on the 25th of October. So another thing too going on. I'm going to switch gears for a second, and we'll go back to the election, but also for Highway 60 and 56 out there, like if you're going 56 actually, there will be actually a road closure of that. They're going to be doing the paving, which is, I believe, almost like the final part of the construction, which will be a great thing for our community. So everybody's excited about that, and all of those big manholes will get covered with a wonderful pavement. So you'll just have to be patient and go a different route, but that should be starting soon, where that road will be closed where they do pavement. So, and which is a big hurrah, because that is going to be the last stages of that.
There's
So.
also, I think, Blitz going on too. Like, blitz like before the election going on and stuff like that. So like if you're wanting to get out and do stuff outside and help a candidate.
Oh, okay. Okay, you know I was talking about roads.
Well, I know you were talking about though
Okay.
getting out and
Now we're
helping.
going
I mean,
back,
like
yeah.
there's
Okay,
different
yeah.
there's different ways
Okay.
to help the community. Maybe you're out fixing helping the roads and stuff. Maybe you want to get out and do the election stuff.
Yeah, right.
Just saying.
So, okay. So anyway, so we've started now. Now I'm going back to the election. I just veered off because I remembered I needed to talk about that. I do have it up on my social media, but I just want to make sure everybody on the radio hears it too. That there is, just be patient. It's going to be great. It's downhill slide now. We're getting it. I'm getting her done, boys.
Yeah, I mean, I think that one of the biggest things is showing up to the polls and realizing that you're not registered,
that'd be
or
horrible. Yeah.
you only have to register once, by the way. So like if you're
Yeah.
been living in the same house or whatever, like, and you just registered a couple years ago, like you don't register every year or
Yeah.
anything like that. But if something has changed, like your address or something, just make sure you update your voter registration.
Right.
And then if there's other steps to take, like in the event, like like, oh my gosh, like I'm not living there until, 2 weeks before the election. It's okay. There's other ways to take care of that.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
so just make sure you know that, because you would hate to get to the polls and not be able to vote.
Right. And you have till midnight to make sure of that. So get busy on that, okay?
Yes.
On your to-do list, okay? Things to do today, right?
Yes.
All right, and of
November
course-
is coming.
Yeah, and of course you'll see the election signs out. You'll see all kinds of activity going on, dances of sugar plums dancing in your head as far as the politicians, everybody. You'll see all kinds of information out there. So, take time to read it, or take time to listen to it, or if there's a candidate out, take time to talk to them. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important. I mean, because there's a lot of candidates that go out and do the work, and they're out and about, and then people complain that, oh, I never see so and so, and it's like, well, take the opportunity, because they are, and they're out and they're doing events, and they're making themselves public. I mean, I think that being able to see somebody, or being able to talk to somebody, or at least somebody point you in the right direction, I think I don't know if that's a valid excuse anymore, because they're out and about.
Oh, and then so then early voting we started on the 25th. Well, the 28th to November the 4th is early voting on Saturdays. See, they open even up, there's never, you can't say that I didn't have time to vote, or...
Well, they have mail-in ballots, too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very convenient. I mean, I know that's not everybody's favorite thing. Everybody has their preference. I know, there are diehard people that, I vote on election day and election day only. And, and that's fine. That's great. And, it's great that you have that opportunity. But, also, they are open 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. every election. So.
Yeah, right.
So it's an all-day thing.
Right.
So if you know, again, this is just planning ahead. It's just simple as planning ahead. That if you know on that Tuesday that you're not going to be able to get out and vote that day, maybe you work a longer shift, or maybe you work out of town, and you're just not going to make that 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. time. Then just plan ahead. Vote, go up to the clerk's office on another day, or another afternoon, and vote, because your vote's important. It's I think it's a civic duty, and I think that right now we need people to vote.
Right.
I think there's a lot going on right now. I think that
I think a lot of people have concerns, and right now, there was some activity, with Israel that's got a lot of people, really. And
right. Well, now let's remember that this November is municipal. So.
Right. No, I know. Right. That's exactly right.
I mean, so let's keep that in mind, not to confuse everybody.
Right.
This is a municipal election in November, so you'll be voting more local.
Right.
And then
But,
next year.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's never, at this point, the games are on. Debates have started, people have filed. So,
Sure.
keeping in the loop and keeping educated on that as it comes
Right.
is helpful as well. So, like I said, it's never too early, and then there's plenty of information out there. It's accessible, and it's a good time, to watch, because I think that it's very important.
Right.
I think everybody's feeling the hurt.
Well, I think, well, we know that, and I've talked about a lot, inflation, as far as like everything's gone up, we know that, and I think that a lot of families, are feeling that, and, well, everyone's feeling that. So I think there's concerns on that, and then I think then
yeah, inflation is real. Like, we're so real right now.
Right.
I saw somebody yesterday that she put on social media that at this point her and her kids are eating, well, I guess, and her husband, their family's eating whatever is on sale at Walmart each week, because that's the only way they can afford to eat right now. And I'm like, that is terrible.
Well, it's
like, that is so sad, and it's very trying for the times that we live in, and I hate that for families.
right. Well, and it is, but it's what they have to do what they have to do to get through, and we, I think that's just very much a concern. I think we talk about, and AFP's American for Prosperity always talks about like the different, like when they talk to people, like they want to know their concerns. Is it inflation? Is it foreign policy? Is it like, right? There's like, I'm trying to remember like all. All of the different.
You lost me.
Why?
Yes, we do that. Yes, we always.
But you talk to the people. You ask these questions.
That's one of the main things. Yes, the boots on the ground. We are the boots on the ground for the taxpayers. I've always said that, and I will continue to say that. I will sound like a broken record over and over and over again. We are genuinely right now out there polling, figuring what people's biggest concerns are.
Right.
And yes, inflation, government spending, immigration,
right.
Abortion. No, we don't work on the social issues, but we're trying to figure out, where people are at right now.
Right.
So asking those types of questions, we are concerned. It shows that we do care, and I think that like in let's see here, like what was it last Thursday? You get these people that really understand what we're doing, and they think, like I got thanked so many times, and thank you for what you're doing. I really appreciate it, because without knowing those questions, like you won't be able to move forward.
Right.
So,
well, sure, and yeah, and knowing exactly how everybody feels about it, because it's a big important, and I think people want to know. They want to be asked. I think sometimes they want to know for sure, like what's going on, or what can they, what do they feel. I feel like they want to be heard. A lot of times, when you go out to vote, people think, oh, my vote doesn't matter, and we know it does, and I think we're
getting it 100% does. Like I've seen races where they've lost just by a few votes.
But I think people also want to hear their voice to be heard. I think they want to be told, or they want to say, well, inflation's, it's getting my family. They want to be able to tell that, because it is something, and that's something worth listening to, and that's
right. Well, don't mistake the people, though. They're like, well, don't blame me, I didn't vote for him, or whatever. But then they'll take the credit when they did vote for somebody.
Yeah.
So it's just like, well, here's the thing, is that I think that it's just really important, to get out and vote. And, Americans for Prosperity, we're hiring. We actually today, down in New Albany, at 1:30 today, we have Senator Mike Braun, who will be, he's doing a meet and greet with us. And it's a great opportunity to come and to talk to him and see him. He is on the ballot for governor as well. But come out and, figure out what's going on in D.C., ask him some, like I said, if you have a concern, you want to ask him. Usually Senator Braun's pretty open, and he'll accept, questions. And it's at 1:30. It's at Rec Bar 812 in New Albany. It's down in New Albany on Pearl Street. It's at 1:30 today. Food will be provided. And it's hosted by Americans for Prosperity. So come and be a part. Again, we are still hiring, and we'd love to have you.
Well, that's very nice. I'm going to say thank you to Americans for Prosperity. Angel, thank you for organizing that, because that right there, you're bringing Senator to the community and in the area for people to get to meet and greet and talk to and listen, and I'm sure he'll, give some good information, and also if you have any questions, he'd be, I'm sure, happy to answer.
Yeah.
But that's good. That's great for Americans for Prosperity to do things like this.
Yeah, I mean, we tried to,
host
we
things like
tried the best we can, to get, constituents and our volunteers and anybody really the opportunity. And I think this is a mutually beneficial event. I feel like, Senator Braun can, to answer questions, that people may have. Maybe you haven't seen him in forever. Maybe you've never met him. This is a great opportunity to meet him and to get some questions answered if you have them. And also, you get to eat for free. It's also free, by the way. It's a free event. So I just encourage you, to come out if you can. I know 1:30 is a little hard for some work schedules, but if you can get away for a little bit or take a half day after you were just off, some people, I know that. But I mean, he's on a very busy schedule right now too. So
I think it's nice for Americans for Prosperity. We know that somebody's paying, the bill, and Americans for Prosperity for hosting this and doing this. That's very nice. That's very nice of them to do that. So thank you for that.
Come on out, AmericansForProsperity.org, Americans for Prosperity Indiana, any of our social media pages. Come be a part. We accept volunteers. We love our volunteers. We take good care of volunteers. Same with employees. We're hiring. We love our employees. We take good care of them as well. So we would love for you to be a part.
Right. All right, let's thank our sponsors this morning, and we'll get out of here. I think Fallon and Fletcher have said we're done.
Yes,
okay, I think we're getting there.
Done, yeah.
Yep, we're done.
They are exiting the scene, but they first and foremost want to thank our sponsors, Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Americans for Prosperity, Teas and Tumblers, Fox Purlee Wealth Management, Fantastic Sam's, Leader One Financial, Dr. I Associates, and Dr. Mindy Gunn. Thank you, and have a great day.
Right, and I want to say thank you to Fletcher and Fallon for joining us this morning in the studio.
Oh, they say you are so welcome.
Have the best Tuesday ever. Thank you.
Let branch manager Autumn Scott Hall and her staff at Salem's Leader One Financial Office on the public